A Story for Small Bear by Alice B. McGinty. When late autumn winds swirled into their den after noontime nap, Small Bear shivered. "I smell frost in the air," Mamma said. "Tonight we'll start our winter slumber." Small Bear snuggled close. "Will you tell me stories before we sleep?" she asked. "I'd love that," Mamma said, "but there's work to finish first. If you help, no dilly, no dally, then we'll have time for stories." Small Bear got right to work. With the sun shining high, she helped Mamma gather sprigs of spruce to make a soft, warm nest. As Small Bear raked the forest floor, she came upon her favorite spot, the cozy hole in the spruce tree. She rubbed her nose in the sweet-smelling wood. She scratched her back. She could dilly-dally here forever. But then a gust of frigid air ruffled her fur, and suddenly Small Bear shuddered. She did not like the cold, not at all. Small Bear thought of Mamma nearby. No dilly, she told herself, no dally. Wind was biting, winter knocking, and she had to save time for stories. "Goodbye, hole," said Small Bear, and she carried the sprigs back to line her winter bed. As the sun drifted slowly across the sky, Small Bear and Mamma lumbered to the river to bathe. Small Bear tumbled into the clear, cool water and shimmied until the dirt had all been washed from her fur. Ah, she splished and splashed. No dilly, she knew what Mamma would say. Still she rolled and wiggled and played some more. No dally, Small Bear thought, but it was so hard to leave. What could she do? The wind was biting. Winter was knocking. She had to save time for stories. Finally, firmly, Small Bear waded to shore. "Goodbye, river," she said, and she shook herself dry. "Mamma," Small Bear called. "Where are you, Mamma?" At last Small Bear saw her and ran to meet her by the berry grove. Late day sunshine warmed them as they munched on berries juicy and red. Then Small Bear saw acorns high above. Up, up, up she climbed one branch to another, and ate acorn after acorn. She looked out from the branches. She could climb forever. But now the sun began to curve into sunset. No dilly, Small Bear reminded herself. Still she reached for a particularly plump acorn. No dally, Small Bear said. But how could she leave? The forest was full of food and adventure. Suddenly, though, Small Bear shivered. Brr! Sun was setting, wind was biting, winter knocking, and she had to save time for stories. Small Bear knew what she had to do. "Goodbye, trees," she said, and down she scrambled. "Mamma!" she called. Scurried over rocks. She scampered between bushes. "Mamma! Mamma!" Finally, Small Bear saw her, lumbering near mulberry trees. "Here I am, Mamma," she said. And together they started down the path toward home. Back in their den, warm and clean and fed, Small Bear and her Mamma nestled down in their spruce bough nest. "Did I save enough time for stories?" Small Bear asked. "You did," Mamma answered, and pulled her close. In a deep rumbling voice, Mamma began. "Once there lived a small bear who loved to play. Her Mamma watched as she scratched in her cozy hole, no dilly, and she took a bath in her clear, cool stream, no dally, and adventured into tall, tall trees. Would she save time for stories?" Small Bear listened content, because she knew how the story would end. And as the first snowflakes of winter floated down outside, she drifted off to sleep. The end.